Hello and welcome to a new Watch Me Scrap on my iPad. It's the clip number 3, and I'm going to show you in this little video how to open and how to mask existing templates you have in your stash. And let's see what we can do and what I'm going to teach you today. First of all, you need to have a template of your choice on your Dropbox or on your iCloud drive. So be sure you copy one of the files into one of those file managers. I have my template in the Dropbox, and I'm going to open the template out of the collection artCrush number 1, and it's the template number 2. You can see I have clicked on it, and now it downloads it. First of all, you can see on the how it counts down, and yes. Now it opens, it imports your layout, and this takes you a little while. It depends on the size of the template. Here we go. This is the template we have, and now we're going to fill it up with some images. First of all, I need to say, in this video, we use Procreate on an iPad Pro, and I'm using an Apple Pencil, and I have 128 gigabytes on my iPad. I don't know if anything works with a usual iPad. I am not sure about that, so this is something you need to try it by yourself or Google it. Okay, here we go. We turn on the layers. You see everything in the clip in German, because when I download something from the App Store, it's always in my language. I am using my Apple devices, so that's German, and I'm trying to explain you everything that hopefully you can understand. First of all, when we open in Procreate a template, we have always placeholders for titles and for text. This is something we can delete because we can't overwrite that. So that's the first thing we do. We delete text. This is the title, so we don't need that, and we only use the graphics for that one. Now we choose our first mask here to add to mask a photo, and that's why we choose the mask, the circle here, that the round one, and we click on the layer to be sure that we have it chosen. Now we go to import from our photo gallery, from the photos, an image we like to add on our layout. I'm going to choose that one. We're going to place it over, hold with the Apple Pencil on the corners, and we can a little bit enlarge it. And now you can see in the layers that the photo we have just loaded, that it's just over the mask. Now we choose the mask layer, click on it, click on it a second time on the little thumbnail, and then a little pop-up list will show up on your screen. And then we go on select. I think it's in German it's auswählen, but it should be in English select. And now you going to see little stripes on your screen. So everything outside what you want to select is now with those little stripes. So you can be sure now something is selected. This is the mask itself. And now you want to apply the mask on your image. That's why we click on the image, and then we tap again on the thumbnail of the image, and then we go on, that's in German maskieren, or I think it's in English then mask. So here we go. You can see the image is now masked. So we're going to the next mask. What you can now do is you can delete the mask by swiping from right to left, and then we're going to delete. Now the mask is gone, and you only have the mask and the image, the new the layer mask you have created. So these two layers are now connected with each other. Procreate does it by himself. Okay, you can still see the little lines here on your screen, and on top in the menu bar there's the little bubble in blue. When you click on it, then it deselects everything. So now you can go to the next mask. We choose the let's say it's a Mickey Mouse, and those we have two ears, and now we select the right ear. It's the same steps now again. We go to the mask, we click on the mask, and now we're going to choose another image. I go to my Instagram account, and then we going to maybe that one with the nice palm, and we make it way smaller. So this is okay. And now we're going to click again on the mask, double click on the thumbnail of the mask, go to select. Now you can see again the stripes. Click on the image, click on the thumbnail of the image, and go to mask. And now you have the second mask already done. We delete again the mask, and then we have the left ear of the Mickey Mouse face. Okay, we do the same again. Learning by doing. We go and photo and select a new one. I'm going to again to my Instagram photos. What we going to choose now? Maybe me, myself, and I. Slide it over top. There's nothing much to see here of me. And then we're going to use the layers again. We go to the mask under the image, tap on the thumbnail, we go to select, you see again the little lines, and then we go to the image itself, tap again on the thumbnail of the image, and then we go to mask here. So here we go, and then we go again to the blue bubble on top of the menu to deselect the selection. And now we have already added 3 different images on our layout. And then we see what we can do. Maybe we can use this arrow. We click on the layer and then we tap on top when we like to move it. And maybe this way, and we can turn around the arrow on the bottom line. There are a few different tools. You can turn it around so we can place it on top here and tap again on top on the arrow to deselect now the glitter arrow. And now we take the bow and we're gonna move it. And that's something what annoys me a little bit when the element on your layout is a little bit too small. You really do have the problem to move and or it squeezes sometimes. Oh, my battery is low, so hope I get it finished. Okay, you can see this is the problem, that you can really squeeze around, but you can't move it. For that, it's important when you pinch with your fingers and zoom in your layout, and then you can also better transform here something and replace it. Okay, here we go. Then we have what we can do now. I think we need to add a little bit of paper in the background. For that, I'm opening the my file manager on my iPad. Slide from the bottom above, and there is a little icon in the dock. And hold your Apple iPad, your Apple Pencil on it. Click, hold, then it pops up, and now you can move it on the left or on the right side. And now you can select or click through your way through your files. And if you have any kit already or collection already copied to your Dropbox, then you can find it here. And for now, I'm going to use artCrush No1 Collection. And here are the artsy bits and pieces. And maybe we add some bit of a watercolor here in the background. We're gonna slide it down or not. So this is what we're going to use. This is what we delete, because important is Procreate supports only 29 layers. So if you go over 29 layers, you can't anything add to your template. So always be sure that you delete things what you don't need in your layouts when you work on an iPad. Okay, what we're going to have here, we have a butterfly here. I think I like that, but it should be in front of all. So we do that here. And don't forget to use do that a little bit smaller where we can do that. I think over here, and we place it once more up. Okay, here we go. Let's see what we can use in the background. I have here an overlay. We place that here and we do it, take it into the background. That's the thing, what not always works. Okay, now it's in the background. And now we're going to pick that colorful flower overlay, what it's also. Okay, we drag it and drop it until the canvas. And what we also can now do is we use the overlay as a mask, which we place just. Okay, we're going to click on the icon or the thumbnail of the overlay. We go select. We have again the lines here. We go to the next layer with the placed flowers and click on the thumbnail, and we go on masking. And then we can delete again the mask. Click on the icon here and you can see what happened. Now we have this mask flowers here on the bottom. And maybe we can add a little bit of a color in the background, and we choose a color out from the maybe this blue. No, or we pick a paper from the collection. That's nice, yes. And we pick a solid paper by dragging and dropping it. It's a blue one. And then we drag it on the bottom. So you see, now it's filled and we have a new background paper. What's that now? Let's select that one. That is also something that we can use as a mask. Those, it's called stripes here. Let's see what we have. Maybe we can, I like that one, that paper with the little, with the dots on it. So we click on the stripes, click on the thumbnail, select. We have again the stripes. Go onto the paper, tap on the paper icon thumbnail and go on selected. Go on top on the blue button, click on it to deselect it, and now we have the paper with the dots here. It's not much to see, but let's see when we just only. No, it's not much what we can see because the isn't big. You can see, here they are. Maybe we can more move it. The whole thing, we move it around so they are better to see, those dots. But when you turn on again those wild layers, then it's almost not possible to see on the wild flowers those dots. So forget about that. Let's see what we can do with the artsy bits. So it's only drag and drop here. Just place it on top. Over here, select. We can place it just underneath this arrow. And now we're going to decorate our template a little bit. What we have here? We have here a little bit of threads. I like them. And drag and drop. This is how we do it here. Place it over here, and we're going to move that down just that it's behind, only a little bit to see it's behind the image and behind the artsy bits. We have word art here, and we use spirit. That's something what would look good on that. Place it on top, and this is it. So it's I think you can create in such a short time on your iPad when you sit on your sofa, have a lazy day in your bed, and you can start to scrap with an iPad Pro. So I think that's the future. I think we can concentrate very as scrappers on scrapping on an iPad, because it's so I think it's more stress-free, because you can pick up your iPad wherever you want, and the only thing what you need is you need a connection with an that you can connect on your Dropbox. That's the only thing. So if you are on vacation, you can be sure, if you have an iPad, if you have a connection to Wi-Fi, you are done. Create, have this iPad with you, and everything is good. So thank you for watching, and see you next time on the next scrap with me on my iPad. Bye.